Hello, my beautiful friends. I'm Shannon. This is Lifestyle Manifesting. On my channel, I discuss manifesting in all areas of your life. Manifest your specific person, manifest money, manifest health, and design your life and be the life you want to have, the dream life that you want to live. I want to talk about self-concept and the power of self-concept because I created a self-concept course, and this course is for anyone who's been rejected. My course is for the person who has been rejected or ghosted and you want to manifest your specific person back. I just had 18 success stories in the last 2 days from my self-concept course. My clients are having success manifesting their specific person back into their life by doing the work, the inner work. The inner work is solving the problem of understand the problem that you have is not that you lost the person, is that you are not feeling a priority. You are not feeling sure of yourself. You are not the version of yourself who is secure in this relationship. So my course is designed to solve that problem for you to get into that wish fulfilled and be the version of you who has your specific person in your life, or has the money in your life, or has the dream job in your life. You have to be that version of you. And that's why I created that self-concept course. To manifest your specific person, download my course. The link is in my bio, or you can message me on Instagram, send me a DM. If you have any questions about it, I just keep getting success stories pouring in like one after the other. And then on top of it, I'm getting so many success stories in my VIP group. It is just a domino effect. It really is a domino effect, because when you're focused on the wish fulfilled, when you're focused on the success stories, you create more success, because wherever you put your attention, you are growing and expanding that experience or that reality. So you want to be putting your attention on the success stories. Put your attention on your own successes. It doesn't matter if you perceive them as small or big. Put your attention on the success so that you create and align with more success. I'm looking amazing. Thank you. You know, I'm always saying affirmations about myself and my appearance and just generally how I feel and how I look, and that radiates out. So think about that as your daily routine to have the affirmations about your personal appearance, right? How can I manifest a partner? Download my self-concept course. I just had 18 success stories in the last 2 days. One of my clients whose partner a few days ago, I think it was like 3 days ago, said her partner said that he did not want to spend Christmas with her. And now I get a message this morning, they are spending Christmas together. So you have to create the blueprint, or be the version of you. You have to be the version of you who has your desire. How do you manifest a partner? You have to know that you're a goddess. My self-concept course is exactly what you need. It solves your problem, because you have to see yourself in relation to this person. You have to see yourself as loved, lovable, chosen, the only choice, the best choice. And when you do the work on your own from within, it is powerful. You imprint your subconscious mind. It's like when you study for a test and you really spend that time engaging in it and getting in, I have some exercises in there to get in your mind about that vision of you. So you have to get into that place, and then you affirm and you persist in that version of you until your reality reflects back. Remember, your reality is a reflection of your inner world. You are the cause, the world is the effect. Whenever I start to fall off and focus on 3D, I just say it's a process, but it'll be worth it. I love that. That's a perfect way to state about the 3D. It's a process, it is worth it, okay? And then you could add on the end, it's already done because I already affirmed this and this reality is mine. It's in the palm of my hand. What does life go downhill, or what, maybe you mean why? Does life go downhill when I don't do self-concept? You've noticed. Well, the way you perceive yourself is reflected in your world. So you do want to let this be this is a something you will be focusing on and working on the rest of your life. It's not like we're working on it. Just keep aligning yourself and telling yourself, I already am the person I want to be. That's aligning with your ideal reality by stating to yourself, I am already the person I want to be. I am already living my dream life. I want you to think about that this is a journey, and you will be thinking and focusing on this version of you the rest of your life. But understand, once you get really solid and stable on that version of you who feels sure, secure, knowing, powerful, now you've stabilized that version of you. It'll feel normal and natural. It's not going to feel like it's so much work. It's just a sort of the shift in the beginning, because if we've come from rejection or we've come from being ghosted, like you want to get to a place of empowerment, not from victim mentality. We are stepping into empowerment and stepping out and away from victim mentality. Okay. And once you step into empowerment, you will stay empowered, and you will be inspired to be more empowered, because you will see the evidence of your world reflect back to you. Does my course cost extra? My course is $44. Lucky 44. $44, you will have success. You will absolutely have success from that course. I see movement with SP, and I know he wants me, but what's taking too long for him to confess? Because you are the director and writer of the life of your story, the story of your life. I said that backwards. You are the writer and the director of the story of your life. So you have to be, okay, here's what happens. Okay, you're seeing movement, yes. Acknowledge that and say, yes, this is working. You see movement, okay? And you see that he wants you. He wants to be with you. So get clear on he wants to be with you, because, get a little deeper with that, because he sees the best in you. He sees you as a long-term partner. He sees that there's no one better than you. So you can think a little deeper on that, right? Now, what's taking too long for him to confess? Well, it's because you are waiting for it, and you're like, why hasn't it happened? And then when you're wondering why it hasn't happened, your world just shows you, because you're the creator. So instead of thinking, what's taking too long for him to confess, start declaring, he's confessing his love to me. Or however you want that to be. It could be an intention. I intend he's telling me every way he feels about me. I intend that he's telling me he wants me and only me. Okay. I intend he's confessing all his feelings for me. So you have to put your focus on what you do want, not on what you don't want. See, do you see right now you're focusing on what you don't want? You're focusing on what you see. Okay. But remember, what you see in your reality is just like old history. So in order to change our reality, you are the cause, and you have to be the one who declares and states, this is what I want, or this is my choice. Okay. My choice is he's confessing. Okay. It's happening now. It already happened. It's already done. Okay. So keep your mind in that state of mind, or mind frame. Favorite self-concept affirmation for SP as well as yourself. I am the one and only. I am the one and only. So, I like that one. And I like, I feel like I have so many. Anyone I like loves and adores me. Okay. Anyone I like loves to be with me. I'm about to give up on my SP. I struggle to change the old story. Just change the old story about you. You don't have to focus on the old story in the big picture. Just change you. Okay, so changing you is you not wasting any time thinking about your SP and an old story. Okay, start saying, I intend it's easy for me to focus on myself and the best version of me. I intend to see that I am a goddess, or I am a god, and that I am a king, I am a queen. I intend to see that. I intend to know my value. I intend to know my power. I intend to see my world reflect that back to me. I intend to know how valuable I am, and I am enough. I am worthy. This is the work you need to do. This is the work you do from my self-concept, okay? It's not about, changing the story helps, But you change, it's really more about changing the story about who you are. Who are you? Because when you change your story, you shift into a reality where your specific person will reflect your new vision or your new version of you, that new vision that you hold of yourself. Stop thinking it's a struggle to change yourself. It's easy. You can change yourself. I love the Marilyn Monroe effect. Okay, because Norma Jean, she was Norma Jean, kind of plain Jane, and she turned into Marilyn Monroe by creating a new conception of herself. And she could walk down the street and tell someone, she would say, just watch this, watch this. And like a light switch, she just turned it on, and then she would walk and she'd have everyone turning heads noticing who she was. You have the power to do that. You have to see the version of you that you want. Okay, maybe that's not the version of you that you want, but now get a clear picture. This is my self-concept course. You get a clear picture of who you want to be and who do you want to embody. What does that look like? I'm not talking about physical features, guys. This is not about physical features. This is a deeper feeling and knowing about the love that you are. Okay, we can do our physical features too, but that none of that matters. All you have to do is decide that you are chosen. You are chosen. You are lovable. You are wanted. You're desired. You're treasured. Now turn that into I am affirmations. I am gorgeous. Just start walking around your house saying, I am gorgeous today. Because how many times do we really tell ourselves how good we look? How many times we actually look in the mirror and go, oh, why do I have these pimples? Why does my hair look this? Oh, why? Or it's not working out. Or maybe we'll think we look good, but what are we dominantly focused on? Okay, so start affirming your self-concept of who you are and become that person right now. Sonia, you said, I had two exes come back and I sent them packing. Because Sonia, you leveled up you. You see your goddess self within. And I'm thinking that you sent them packing because you are a new version of yourself and you're no longer wanting them. Okay. By the way, we can manifest an ex to show up as a new version just by assuming that. Okay, Christina, how can I manifest a relationship? Live in the end, right? Remember, you're living in the end of your desire, living in the end of your desired reality. To live in the end of the desired reality, you ask yourself questions. What would it feel like if I were in a relationship? Would I always be saying, you know what, I'm single, I'm still single, there's no good guys out there, there's no good girls out there, it's hard to find people, okay? That's not living in the end of a relationship, right? So how do we live in the end of a relationship? We ask questions to ourselves like, what would I be feeling? What would I be thinking? What would I be doing? How would I look at myself? What would I feel about myself? What would I feel about the world? Okay, you embody that feeling of already being in the relationship. And you could even be affirming, I'm already in the most beautiful, loving, secure relationship that grows deeper. We are connected at the soul. It's just amazing. It's like we've known each other a lifetime. It's the story that you're painting about yourself and about your specific person. So paint that story of yourself. I'm a catch. I'm a total catch. It's easy for me to be in a relationship. It's easy for me to meet people. It's easy for me. I don't know if you have a specific person or if it's like new love. Okay, so either way, like imagine you're someone that's easy to communicate with. It's easy to fall in love with you. That affirmation would be powerful. It's really easy to fall in love with me. Mine never came back after 18 months now, but I don't even want him, just an apology. You want an apology? Assume you already got the apology. Imagine, have you been imagining what that apology looks like? Imagine, I've manifested apologies from an ex a while back. And I just went into my mind and I imagined what did it look like when he said, I'm sorry. Do you forgive me? Okay, and apologies are, you can manifest anything you want in your reality. Okay, so don't have any idea that it's right or wrong. Whatever you decide is fine and right. All you have to do is go into your mind and create that scene. Create the scene. What does it look like that they're saying, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I hurt you. You've always been important to me. I've always cared about you. Okay, so what is it that you want to hear? Create that imaginal scene, and what would you say back? That's an inner conversation. Our inner conversations are manifesting. But if your inner conversation is, how come he doesn't apologize? He never apologized. He was a jerk. Why did he do this? Why did he do that? Okay, if you're having those thoughts and that dialogue in your mind, or that monologue in your mind, and whatever's in our imagination is reflected out in the world, just imagine that's the script that you're writing. We're writing the script of our life with our thoughts and our beliefs that we hold. Have a little more awareness about what's going through your mind. Because if you're thinking that, then your world will show you, yeah, why did he act that way? Like there will be silence. Okay, because he has to, or he or she, he has to reflect what you have within. Okay, how come he's not giving me an apology? This is him. He's like, he's not giving you an apology because you're declaring it, you're stating it. Okay, you're the cause, he's the effect. You're the cause, he's the effect. I just want an apology, but he never apologized. He's talking to his friends going, I'm never apologizing to her. Do you get that? Do you see? That's how like literal our reality is from our imagination manifesting out. Is it instant? It can be instant. Okay. But you need to affirm the opposite. You have to affirm. Okay. And again, we haven't had a conversation, so I'm just giving general ideas. Based on whatever you're doing and thinking, just start thinking from already having the apology. If you already had the apology, what does it look like? It looks like he's saying, I hope you forgive me. I never meant to hurt you. I was immature. It was just bad timing. Whatever you want the story to be. It's not really that there's bad timing. It's just a story. Okay, do you get that? So what do you want to hear? Practice it. Practice that. And then you could practice what you're saying back. And now just know, because when you created that in your imagination, it's a seed that you plant in your world and it must manifest. So just plant that seed and let it go. Okay, let it flourish. It's flourishing. Don't stop that by saying, it's been 2 days, I didn't get the apology. No, you planted the seed. It's like you release it. Release it. Or reaffirm it. Okay, releasing it and reaffirming it, the same thing. Whatever feels better to you. Sometimes we need to kind of remind ourselves or repeat it to convince ourselves. This is a game of convincing ourselves. That's what this is. It's a game of convincing ourselves of this new reality. Sonia, if we're in your membership course, does that come with it? It does not. That's separate. Yes. But in my membership, in my VIP membership, I have so many workshops that I've already, probably over 100 private videos that are available on every and any topic. And by the way, the success stories in that group are just booming and flourishing. Not included, but I have a great workshop called 30 Days to Create Your Ideal Self, where you can go in your mind and get a clear picture as the writer and director of your own life, right? Get a more clear picture of what you want. Okay, what do you want in relation to your specific person? What do you want in relation to your family and friends? What do you want in relation to your career, to finances, to your spiritual life, to your personal life? So I get really deep on that, so you start to see a bigger, clearer picture. The more that you could paint that picture of the life you want, you will be creating that life. Otherwise, you're subject to the randomness of reality. If you're not choosing reality, the randomness of reality chooses for you. It's not that it's randomness of reality, it's the randomness of your own personal beliefs about reality. Summer, you said you're not even really thinking about him now. And you don't need to think about him. We don't need to think about the specific person. You focus first and foremost on yourself. Just walk through life feeling like a total goddess. Okay? And now keep embodying that version of you who feels like a god, like you're the goddess, like you get special attention, and that it's like everything, you're just living a lucky life and you're always upgraded. So start focusing on that version of you, because you will manifest and create that version of you. How to manifest in an instant. You create, you let go of the worry, the doubts, and the fears, okay? So manifest instantly by letting go of any contrary story. You could also manifest instantly by affirming, I know how to manifest instantly. It's really easy for me to get everything I want. My life is easy, effortless. I have instant manifestations. Okay, that's living in the end from having instant manifestations. Okay, when you affirm that reality will become your reality. You're already, by the way, do you know that you're already manifesting instantly right now? You are manifesting everything instantly. But what you're, like, manifest really just means to reveal, right? Your life is being revealed to you instantly all the time in the eternal now. It's always instant, but it's instant from your current perception of reality, from your current belief system. Okay, so we are shifting into new belief systems that, shift to that new belief system that you are the operant power and that you get to create your reality any way you like, and that you know how to powerfully manifest instantly on every topic or any topic that you want. Understand, you can you can manifest things instantly, like the new things that you're imagining. But in a way, it can feel like a little bit of a process, because you have to be that version of you who does that and sees that and knows that. I feel loved and chosen, but I don't see movement. Okay, just change this. I want you to be saying in your mind, I feel loved and chosen, and I see movement, and I see evidence. State the experience we want. I feel loved and chosen, and I see movement. I know my world reflects me. I know I'm the operant power. Okay, you don't have to say all of that, but you could choose one. I feel loved and chosen, and I'm always seeing evidence of that truth in my reality. You have to affirm how you want it to be, because you felt loved and chosen and I'm feeling good, but then you looked at the world and you go, but I don't see any movement. Okay? But you're the operant power, you're in charge. You're in charge of what's happening in your life. And if you're claiming and stating you don't see movement, it's because you're looking outside of you for the creation, when the creation is from within. Shift that, you're going to have some movement. I intend you're going to have movement like tonight, and it's going to be really quick, because you already feel deeply loved and deeply chosen. You know you're the operant power. You're feeling this love within. You're feeling like a goddess that just receives, and everybody is just, always coming to you. Just feel that. Feel that, how you're a magnet. Create that you're a magnet for your desire. You're a magnet for everything in your world. You have to think from having your desire already. So you're just like a magnet bringing it to you. Okay, I feel loved and chosen, and the movement I see is incredible. You're not looking for the movement on the outer world, because the movement, it starts within first. So just know, it's also this, it's a deeper knowing that you're the creator, right? You're loved and chosen, you're the creator. It must manifest. Tell me your success stories. I want to hear more success stories. Write your success stories here. Okay, we want to be focusing not on the problem, but focusing on the success. This is what's going right in my world. What should I do if SP came back, told me he wanted to marry me, and then went ghost? he said he wanted to marry you, you get excited, and then you didn't hear something. So let's say you didn't hear something. I don't know exactly what took place, but here's an idea of a general idea. An idea of a general idea. That like, it might be a few hours, you don't hear from them, and then you start to wonder, is everything okay? Okay. And then you don't hear more, and you keep wondering, oh no, this didn't work. Okay, so if our mind is thinking it's not working, what's wrong? Where did he go? What's he doing? We're reflecting more of that back. Okay, he ghosted because of, it could be an old belief that popped up, but understand that when it appears someone is ghosting you, because it's like you're feeling great. He said he wanted to marry you. Then all of a sudden you're not hearing from him. Okay. So what should you do in that moment? This is a key. In that moment, or like those moments where when you start to wonder and ponder what's going on. What is going on? No, don't do that. That's the old model of you. The new version of you states what you want. Okay, you didn't hear from them for hours or a whole day. Start affirming. I'm a goddess. Of course they're coming back to me. Of course we're already married. You got to live in the end of already being married constantly until it's really solidified, until it's stable. Okay, until your relationship is stable, until it feels so sure and so true that nothing could knock you off, that this was so such a solid relationship that was healthy and loving and caring and deep, okay, and forevermore. So what do you do right now? It doesn't matter even if for days you were all worried. Just right now, affirm, oh, I got this. Okay, it's like that. You just start affirming, I got this. Yeah, we are getting married. In fact, I could already picture the wedding. Now, live in the end of what does that look like? What does it look like your wedding day? Start looking at the dress and getting excited. Start looking at rings, okay? Live in the end of knowing it's done. Imagine you already have your wedding ring on your finger. Okay, you don't have to put anything on your physical hand. This is in your imagination. What would your ring look like? Okay, so that's what you need to do. Instead of following the 3D reality, you go to your imagination and create from there. Can you do this with friendships? Absolutely. You're already manifesting all your friendships. It's all coming from you, every friendship. And it's coming from you, but we have general and specific beliefs. So what do you want the friendship to look like? Spend more time thinking about what a great friendship you have with this person, okay? Affirm that reality. Use your inner dialogue or your inner monologue to create, because we create with our inner thoughts. If there's a friend that you want to be closer with and have a best friend, friendship with, start affirming that she's my best friend. We always get along great. We have so much fun together. Okay, so you have to affirm that version of who you want. Even if you didn't know someone, I've done that. Okay, people I didn't even know or barely knew, and I was like, oh, that's someone I want to be friends with. I like them. And then I just affirmed in my mind, like imagining that we're already hanging out. I think about, I know we would love to do this together. We would do this and that, and we both like to travel and this. Okay, so those are the things. That's the way that you create and affirm and align with that reality. And you think, okay, so first and foremost, the foundation is you consider yourself a great friend. You consider yourself that you're the person that everyone wants to be friends with, okay? Or you're the person that everyone wants to be in a relationship with. So it always starts with self. How do you perceive yourself? I feel like I lost and doubted myself, but I'm never giving up and will persist to the end. But when I lose myself, I forget how easy it is to manifest, and I don't know how to pick it up again. Well, remember, you're manifesting all the time. So the easiest way to pick it up is just to focus on the vision of the world you want. Think about a vision board, right? People put a vision board together because they keep their focus on the goal. You keep your focus on the goal. Don't go backwards, okay? All you have to do is talk about the things you want in life. But if we start talking about the things, I don't like this, if we talk about the things we don't want, we actually manifest the things we don't want in our life. Okay, because when you put your attention and your focus on what you don't want, oh, I hate that and I don't like that. Okay, it may, depending on your own personal, specific, and general beliefs, you're generally creating that reality. Just start telling yourself, it's okay. We all are figuring this out. Okay, it's okay. You have to first of all start with I lost myself and I forgot how easy, but that's okay. I'm gonna get better at this. It's like you're gonna be your own cheerleader. You're gonna decide you can be good at this. Okay, make that a declaration. I'm good at this. I'm really good at picking it back up. And by the way, when you kind of fall off the wagon and get back on, you understand this on an even more deeper level. More deeper, but not more deeper, because on a deeper level. You understand this on a deeper level. It's not necessarily a bad thing that you kind of forgot and then you get back in, because now you're seeing with a broader perspective. When I visualize, it's usually me talking. I find it easier. Does it need to be SP speaking to me? No, it doesn't. Just let it be you. That's fine. That's fine. It's all personal. It's all personal and what feels good to you. My partner ghosted me. What affirmations could I use to help to work things out? Self-concept affirmations. I am chosen. I am the one and only. I am a masterpiece. I am like a piece of artwork. I am unique. I am the only one. I'm the one and only me. I'm unique. Okay, so it's really powerful to make that an exercise for yourself, so that you're not just listening and saying, it's not about the particular affirmation, it's about you getting into the head of that version of her. Be her right now. Who is the girl or the lady or the woman or the man, right? Who is that version of you? Who is the version of you who's like, yeah, I'm awesome, right? Like, I got this. I'm wanted. Like when your person is pursuing you and it feels like you're just like, yes, this feels good. Like, you got to practice being that version of you. If you want that, you want your person to pursue you, start feeling like you're pursued. Practice that. Yeah, and by the way, Taurus Moon, thank you for all the gifts and the roses. Sonia, I'm a goddess. Everything is working out in my favor as I know it is. I feel loved and chosen. Hello. Hi, I am God, LOA. That's Joey. You guys know Joey? He's awesome. You should check out his channel. How would you change reality about money, living in the end without feeling triggered by debt or lack? You have to change your mindset about what money is, okay? Start changing your mindset about money. Start seeing more abundance instead of lack. Think of the fact that we breathe oxygen, right? And the abundance that we have is coming from infinite intelligence. It's not coming from the world, actually. It just appears that way. But the source is within. You are the source. You are the causation. The world is the effect. Okay, so you have to think from abundance, right? Think from that abundance mindset. Think every time you open a bill, imagine that you're actually getting a check. Okay, what does it feel like to have money? And here's an exercise that I did that helped bring money into my life in the beginning. I just started affirming, not affirming, but I would imagine I had $1,000 to spend today. Now, how am I going to spend that? And then spend it all. Spend it all. You want to practice spending money and having money. Okay, practice having instead of not having. So what would it feel like having $1,000 just to spend on anything you wanted? What would you buy? Now just buy it in your head, right? Now tomorrow you have 2,000. You're going to increase it by 1,000 each day. Tomorrow 2,000. How does that feel? What are you buying? You're getting excited. By the end of the month, you have $30,000 that you're spending. Start to change your perception of money. Okay. I remember when I was first manifesting more money into my life, and my apartment rent was $2,500 at the time. I was imagining, one of my friends was paying $7,000. So, and I remember at that time I thought, wow, $7,000 a month is a lot of money. And then I thought, aha, why don't I start imagining that I'm paying $7,000 a month? Okay, so I just started imagining that I started imagining, instead of thinking that that was so much money, I started to feel like that's actually not a lot of money. That's not a lot of money. What would it feel like if I could spend $20,000 a month on rent, right? So it's about changing your perception of money also. Change your perception about how you see things. I promise you, if you do that exercise, you're going to feel differently. You're going to feel like you have. Put your focus on, even if, okay, so let's say debt comes in. The bill comes in, you're like, you feel stressed and you feel anxious. Sure, that's a natural feeling, right? But take a moment to breathe and then think about this. I want you to think about affirming, like, I am the operant power. This bill will be paid. You could say, I don't know how, but this bill is going to be paid. I intend, say intentions, because I feel like intentions can be a really powerful thing when you're really in the midst of the debt. Then you say an intention. I intend this bill is paid. I intend all my debt is cleared and wiped away. I intend that I have enough money that's overflowing that I could just give the biggest tips when I'm out. I intend that I'm spending money like it's water, okay? Like it's the air that I breathe, okay? But this is something that you need to be doing consistently through your day, okay? And the awareness, I don't know if we're a point here, but the awareness of what is your perception of reality? Start to feel bigger. Start to feel filled with abundance, because it's all within you. How do I manifest confidence? I have a video on my playlist. In my playlist, I have a video called I Am Confidence. And that video has affirmations about being confident. Okay. How do you manifest confidence? Well, first you start focusing on the wish fulfilled, right? Being confident. You could be confident right now by claiming it. Okay. You claim that you're confident. Now, how do you actually become confident? Because as you put your focus and attention on something, you grow and build that in your life. So you'll naturally when you're focused on being confident, you just naturally, what someone might call inspired action, but it's really just you naturally take action and you do things aligned with that end, because that's where your focus is, on confidence. So start claiming and stating, I am confidence. I breathe confidence. And you won't feel confident. By the way, I wasn't even really confident several years ago. In some areas of life, yes, other areas, no. Okay, I had times where I had to do a public speaking and I was shaking. Okay, I am not that person anymore because I embodied my confidence and I practiced it, and I aligned myself with the version of me who is confident and sure. So when you're confident, you feel sure, secure, you feel that I connect with infinite wisdom. And I will tell you, just knowing that everyone is yourself pushed out, that was a confidence booster for me, because it's not like I was trying to impress anyone outside of me. It's just a reflection. Your reality is just a reflection of you. So I am confidence, but I have other videos in my playlist, like Hot Girl Walking Meditation. That one's a really powerful one for confidence, because it's not about the physical feeling of being hot, not your physical body. I mean, I do have affirmations added in there because we can feel more confident from our manifested body, right? But even though the true confidence comes from within, we might use some things in the world to help us. That's okay. So that meditation also, I have things like, I am confident. I walk with my shoulders back, my head up and tall, or something, like that. People turn their heads when I walk into the room. I am secure. I am sure. Any affirmation that aligns with confidence, security, feeling sure, feeling empowered, that's going to help you. And when you put your focus there, just like I said, you're going to, because you might wonder, well, how is that going to make me confident? Because you just will be. You will have an idea because your focus is there. You will read articles. You will have some idea to maybe do like an improv class that builds confidence. You will talk to someone what appears randomly, but it won't be random, right? But it'll feel random, and and you'll talk to someone who is like a confident, like a public speaker instructor or something that gives you ideas and hints, or maybe you'll see a video. Okay, so I'm not saying all those things will happen to you, but those are ideas. That is how you build your confidence, because you're focused on it. Okay, focus on your self-concept, and you're going to just see all your world shift and change and shape around you. You manifest and create from the eternal now. A powerful manifester is going to think from the now. Don't manifest from what you see in the 3D reality. Manifest from the eternal, the infinite possibilities. So I don't care what's going on in the world. I'm manifesting from the current now. My SP and I are constantly talking, and he's being so warm and affectionate again. Congratulations, Chrislyn. Yay, success stories. Let's hear more success stories. How can you manifest clear skin? Kay, affirm. My skin is clear. I've been affirming that for years. Okay, I rarely ever have any kind of breakouts. Okay, the thing is, you're gonna look in the mirror and you're gonna see breakouts or whatever, like whatever you see. Understand, this is smoke and mirrors. This is smoke and mirrors. The world. The world is literally smoke and mirrors, because you can declare you have clear skin and look in the mirror and see that it's not. And someone will reflect back to you, wow, your skin looks great today. But you might think, but it's not, but I've been affirming that. Okay, it is that lucid of a reality that something doesn't even have to necessarily change for there to be a reflection. I've experienced that on many different things, on many body parts. Okay, about people giving me compliments of things that I affirmed that didn't even change. Okay, so clear skin. If you're using any kind of a product, it's like a placebo. So just decide, this is powerful and this works for me. Okay, you're the operant power. Okay, you could do this by declaring, I have clear skin. My skin is always glowing. My skin radiates. I radiate beauty. Don't focus on so much, the problem, but focus on the vision of how you want it to look. Okay, and I do find the power in starting from a place of love. I do find that power, like my experience has been when I just decided to love that I have wrinkles. I had Botox once a year and a half ago. I'm 50. I mean, I have a little bit of wrinkles. They're not even really bad. I just started saying I reverse age. I reverse age. I'm looking younger. People tell me I look 35. I just say that. I was walking my dog about a month ago, and it's some lady that was on the sidewalk, and she starts talking to me, and she said something to me about age, and I said, no, I'm 50. I'm probably not going to have any more kids. And she said, you're 50? I thought you were 35. Well, I had been constantly testing my reality to see. Actually, before that, I was just affirming that I looked 10 years younger, like 40. Okay, and that was reflecting back. So I thought, well, why not? Let me see if this is going to work. And I just started saying it. I didn't say it like a million times. I just said it like a bunch of times. I'm looking younger. I look like I'm 35. I just blend in. Okay, so it's not like social media that, you can't really see a close up of me. But in, personal life, somebody next to me as I'm walking my dog is saying that I look 35. Just proves to me that this reality is whatever I declare it to be. I am whatever I declare myself to be. Let this be fun. Like, you don't want to come from the place of like, I hate my skin, I hate how I look, it never looks right. Just start loving. Start loving. Even the wrinkles, I'd say, I love my wrinkles. I love them. Okay. I mean, I'm not saying there's right or wrong. If someone wants to have Botox or whatever, you're an avatar. Do what you want with your body. Okay. I just affirm it, and I get a reflection back. And even with cellulite on my legs, where I thought I had the worst of the worst because I thought it was genetic and my mom, and so like all of that connection, right? So I just started affirming my legs are strong. My legs look really strong. My legs look great. They look strong. And I had people telling me how strong my legs look. And I looked down and I remember thinking, I was like, yeah, but I think there's still cellulite. Right? Like, I could still see that it looked like I had cellulite. So I was kind of like, wait, it's not gone. But people were reflecting back to me that my legs looked strong. Okay? It only depends on what your perception is of your own body. If you love and accept your body, you will see first of all, love and accept from the place, that deep divine love, for the gratitude you have for having the body, right? And it really doesn't matter. I mean, you could change it or not change it. Sometimes I have clients that end up deciding not change it because they just were really happy with it. And then all of a sudden it did shift a little bit more. Okay, so yeah, anyway, this is fun. It's fun. I want you to feel like this is more fun than you are trying to change something because you don't like it. Because that's a different feeling within, and then you're aligning with the reality that shows more of that true feeling within. How do I get a raise? How do you get a raise? Okay, so for a raise, just start with your self-concept. At work, what's your perception of your own self? Okay, decide who you are. Decide that you're valuable. You are always promoted. You always get increase in pay. You're the highest paid person in your profession. Everyone wants to work with you. I don't know what you do, but like, no matter what it is, see your value, claim your value, and decide that everyone else also sees your value. I'm valuable. Everyone sees my value, and everybody, my boss is always giving me an increase in salary, or I'm always getting that promotion. I'm someone who always gets a promotion. I'm someone who just gets the job done. Okay, declare and affirm the version of you with that desire. Okay, you have to do that consistently, because if you go to work on Monday and you don't get the raise, you can't start saying, but I didn't get it and I've been affirming for like a week and all over weekend. No, you don't ever stop. You don't stop claiming that version of you. You claim that version of you until your world reflects and manifests. Okay? So you have to demonstrate to your reality that you are who you are. If you're thrown off because you didn't get the raise in 2 days, I mean, you can manifest that. But if it didn't come in the 2 days, don't let that throw you off on who you claim you to be. Okay, when you demonstrate and claim yourself to be the person who gets the promotion and gets the salary you want, and you demonstrate that to your reality will shape and form around you. Okay, but if you didn't get the increase or the promotion, and then you wonder what happened, what went wrong? Was I affirming wrong? Did they not want me? Why am I not qualified? Okay, all of that is you questioning the 3D reality instead of standing in your own power and creating from this quantum field of infinite possibilities. All right, so it's all about staying loyal. It's loyalty to the vision, loyalty to your desired reality. You don't have to have overwhelming faith. You don't have to have overwhelming belief. You first and foremost need to stay loyal to the desire, to that not when I say desire, the fulfillment of the desire that's within you, and you're the cause and the world's the effect. Isn't that cool? This is incredible. This is so cool. It is so cool. I can't tell you how amazing it feels to know that I shift my thoughts and my world is all shaping and forming around that. Okay, you guys, I do have to run. I gotta go pick up my kids now. I love the way I carry myself. That's a great affirmation. Yeah. I'm just looking through real quick. Hi, everyone. I appreciate all of you. I know you have you are here. You're aligning with this information. You're aligning with this understanding. So think of yourself as a powerful manifester. And that's really superseding, being the powerful master manifester is essentially superseding you thinking you have to manifest this or that or that or that. Just rise to the highest version of you who knows how to manifest deliberately. So that looks like you stating, I know how to do this. This is easy. I am powerful. My world's always showing me that I get everything I want. I am the best and the best choice always. And I know that. Okay. So you guys are powerful. I love you all. I appreciate you. You guys are amazing. Keep living in the wish fulfilled and you are going to manifest all your dreams. Bye.